Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Deepus Decoder. Let's learn something new today. Browsers have a by default some features are available. In that one of the main feature is with the help of the back arrow we can able to go to the previous page if you run any website. Here I am running Stack Overflow website and here you can see that I have a back arrow option in my browser. So if I click on the back arrow option in my browser, I can able to go to the previous page in my website. But if you run same website in our Xamarin Forms application web view page, uh, the page doesn't have any back arrow option like how we in the browser. Here you can see that in the browser and my forms application side by side. In my browser I have a back arrow option for go to the previous page, but in my web view page I don't have any back arrow option for go to the previous page. So this is one main disadvantage if you run any website in our web view page. And one more thing is if we click on the back button in our mobile application also, it will not move to the previous page. Instead of that, our application will be closed entirely. So this is the one of the issue in our web view page. So in this video, I will show you how to add back navigation for the Xamarin Forms application web view page. Let's see practically how to add back navigation for the web view page in Xamarin Forms application. Here I am creating blank Xamarin Forms application, and if we want to load any website in our web view page, we need to add web view tag inside our Xamarin page, and we need to assign our website link to the source property. Once we add our website link to the source property of the web view page, our website will run on our web view page. Next, we need to move to the our XAML page code behind file, and we need to override on back button pressed method for adding web view page back navigation. Now I move to the my code behind file. Here I am adding on back button pressed override method. So inside this on back button press override method, we have to write our custom code for adding back navigation to the web view page. For that, our first step is we need to remove return tag for base.on back button press method. And next, our next step is we need to detect that when user click on the back button in our mobile application, whether any previous page are exist or not. Xamarin Forms web view contain one predefined property will be available. With the help of this property, we can able to detect that whether user have any previous pages are available or not. So with the help of this property, we can detect and write our required code for go to the previous page in our web view page. So here I am writing the condition for go to the previous page. Inside this if condition, I am accessing my web view control inside code behind file with the help of the X name. So dot can go back. So here I'm writing if condition X. So here you can see that my web view dot can go back predefined method will be available. This property return tag is boolean. So whenever any previous pages are available in our web view page, this property will return true. If any previous pages are not available, this property will return false. So whenever this property will return true, it will move inside our if condition. So inside our if condition, we have to write certain code for go to the previous page. So here I am writing code for go to the previous page in our web view page. That is web view dot go back. This is the code for go to the previous page. So in our web view control, I have a one predefined method is available. That is go back method. With the help of this go back method, user can able to go to the previous page instead of closing the application. So whenever user click on back button in our mobile application, it will check the if condition whether user have any previous pages are available or not. So if this property will return true, it will move inside this if condition and it will execute go back method. So once the go back method code will be executed, our application will move to the previous page in web view. If any previous pages are not available, this can go back property will return false. So it will move to the else condition. Inside this else condition, we have to write our base dot on back button pressed method for not doing anything. And finally, we have to return true. So whenever user click on the back button, first it will check that whether in our web view page contain any previous pages are available or not. Once if any previous page is available, this can go back property will return true, and it will move to the if condition, and it will execute go back method. So once the go back method will be executed in our web view page, it will move to the previous page. If can go back property will return false, it will move to the else condition, and by default it will executed, and it will not doing anything, and it will stay in the same page. Let's run our application and see how it will work. Here our website will be loaded inside our web view page. Now I am moving to the tag section. So I move to the tag section. Now my requirement is I need to move to the previous page. So I am clicking on back button in our mobile application. Here you can see that it will successfully move to the previous page instead of closing the application. Now I am again clicking on the back button. Here you can observe that it will not doing anything, and it will stay the same page. Why? Because here can go back property will return false. That's why it will move to the else condition, and it will execute it by default code. So due to that, it will stay on the same page. But if you have any pages is available, it will go inside our if condition, and then it will execute go back method. So once we execute a go back method, it will move to the previous page.
Thank you for watching our video. If you like my videos, please like, share, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for getting further notifications.